Over 20 years ago, I created my first team. In fact, one of the early members on that team is my partner, Belleria. Over the years, we've created 5 businesses for different reasons. Sometimes we wanted to create a new business. Sometimes our business became obsolete or we were sold and we had to recreate everything all over again. Today, we run multi-million-dollar businesses with hundreds of teammates, all working collectively together for the same purpose, for the same goals, with the same fundamentals and the same purpose. As we know, technology is increasing in a geometric fashion. Humans, on the other hand, grow and expand in a linear fashion. So if one's going like this and the other one's going like that, it's creating a gap. How do we close that gap? There's only one way to close it: by getting others on the team, by working together. Teamwork, implementation, processes, procedures, things I've mentioned a couple times already, are really at the core of this. You know, there are tons of books written on self-help, how to improve yourself. In fact, today I watched 2 videos on personal development. But you can go online, look for videos on demand, do all kind of searching. You're not going to find anything on how to create a team or how to take your current team and take it to the next level. So we're going to discuss and talk about and prove to you that our techniques are exactly the ones you need to follow. Or sometimes by following our techniques, you'll create an opportunity that's unique for yourself, exactly the one you need to take your business to the next level. We created this video to provide small bits of information on demand. We designed this to be tucked into our website to complement our book. If you're like most of us, you read a book, at least most of it, you close the book, you put it on the shelf, never to look at it again. So now you need this information to complement the book, to help you build a team, to continue building the team, and to help dominate with that team. Think about losing weight. There are countless books written, videos, websites on how to lose weight. Yet, as we know, Americans have never been heavier. In fact, it's an epidemic. So even though there's all this information out there, why isn't it working? Why isn't it clicking? Well, the fact is, to reach any goal, you have to have fundamentals, procedures aligned that you can work on every single day to help you reach the goal. The most difficult part of any program is the implementation. These videos are designed to help you exactly with that area, the implementation. These videos can be used by anybody on the team. But the most important person using these videos are the ones responsible for the implementation of the fundamentals of teaming. You know, we're all busy. We're moving 1,000 miles an hour. But that's why these videos are short and compact, simple to understand, and even easier to implement. This website will contain useful links, worksheets, documents, everything you need to keep track of your team building. Because remember, the one thing about building teams, it never ends. It's a constant evolution. And by referring back to the process, it will enable you to get to your destination even easier.
You just met John and you just heard John talk about why teaming. So let me tell you a little bit about it from my perspective. Well, first, teaming is exactly the reason that I feel that I've been able to succeed. John is the visionary. He kind of leads us of where we're going. where I'm the implementer. I'm the person that actually takes those ideas and figures out what's the roadmap and how are we going to get there. In reality, you need both people to be able to reach success. But many of us have one of the two skills. And this is where teaming becomes so important. Why I see teaming as an important part of our growth is John talked a lot about exponential growth. He talked about technology and how we're actually not able to keep up with the pace of change. Well, teaming is a way you can do it, because as one, we really can't accomplish as much as we can if we're 2, 3, 4, going all in the same direction, rowing in the same way. This is where teaming becomes such an important part of our growth. When I started with John over 20 years ago, I had a lot of enthusiasm and a lot of desire to succeed, but I didn't necessarily know how to get there. John had a lot of great ideas and a lot of things that he brought to the table of the direction where we were going. And we realized very early on that together we would be able to set our sail in the right direction. I really hope that you enjoy these videos, and especially for the women that watch these videos, we're so busy with so many different things that these videos are really created to be bite-sized nuggets, as John mentioned, to help you get through all of the great details and understand where you can focus on the implementation. John talked about reading books and just putting them away. We felt that having videos to supplement and complement all of the reading was really important because a lot of times you have more questions. You want to know, well, how exactly do I do that? We really want to talk about some of the challenges you're going to face along the way. And remember that just reading alone is not sufficient. You have to focus on continuing to work at implementation. Implementation is not once and done. Sometimes you'll fail the first time, you'll fail the second time, you'll fail the third time, and by the fourth time, you'll actually have it down packed. So don't get frustrated and don't give up. The best way to make change happen is by continuing to understand that it is a process. It's one step at a time. And this is where these videos will help you. You'll find that we do have a sequence to them. You don't have to follow it exactly as we have them. However, they do have a sequence for a reason. They do build on each other. So we kind of start off with talking about some of the things such as vision and how to create that as your starting point. So you will see that throughout this process, we really try to make it very simple for you to follow. I really hope that you enjoy this series, and thank you.